excited about showing you how to make Ecuadorian tamales. Anybody could do it, it doesn't take that long, and it's very delicious. Now in a lot of other Spanish countries, they make tamales. They all use the same basic ingredients, corn and different meats. Some people do it with pork, some people have beef, but today I'm doing it with chicken and vegetables because it's very healthy and it's going to be very delicious. Now I'm excited about showing you how to make Ecuadorian tamales because I love Ecuadorian tamales and I know you will too. So let's get started. These are your basic ingredients you're going to need in making delicious Ecuadorian tamales. Chicken breasts, hojas de plátanos, in English is banana leaves, green banana leaves, peas and carrot, yellow corn, sliced hard-boiled eggs, cilantro, corn flour with gluten-free, but you could use the regular ones, it's up to you. Red pepper, green pepper, onions, sazon Goya, olives, green olives, adobo, achote, the food coloring with the oil, and garlic paste. We're going to put these ingredients together and make delicious Ecuadorian tamales. So let's get started. We're going to add some olive oil, 1 tablespoon of achote, the food coloring with the oil, 2 tablespoons of garlic, some adobo, the green pepper, garlic, onions, and red pepper, and cilantro. Mix it. I'm just getting all these ingredients ready. And once it cooks, I'm going to add 8 cups of water afterwards to make the chicken broth. Now we're just going to wait so that cooks a little bit. Now we just gave it 5 minutes boiling. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of salt. Even though adobo has salt and pepper and onion and garlic, it doesn't have that much salt, a little bit. And then we're gonna add 2 packages of sazon Goya. This is a great taste. And then we're gonna add 8 cups of water. And then you're gonna, before it starts boiling, you wanna taste your broth. Because once it starts boiling, I'm gonna add the chicken breast in here. So you taste it before you add the raw chicken to see if it needs a little salt. To see if it needs a little salt. So I'm just gonna add a little bit, like maybe 2 teaspoons of it. Just stir it. Taste it again, see if it has enough salt in here. Just a little bit more. That should do it. Now I'm just gonna wait till it boils. And once it starts boiling, then I'm gonna add chicken breasts. Now ingredients, it's already boiling. Now we're gonna add a couple of pieces of the chicken breast. Stir it a little bit. Now we're just gonna wait till the broth starts boiling again for a good 20 minutes. Okay, now it's been boiling for 25 minutes. Now you're just gonna take one of the piece of one of the cutlets, cut it in half. And as you can see, it's nice and cooked, nice and white. Now we're just gonna take all the chicken breast out of here. And we're gonna drain the broth. They look good. Now we're just going to drain the broth from the chicken breasts. Just get another broth. Now I'm just cutting the chicken in little pieces so I could put it together with the ingredients that I finished draining the broth from. I'm just gonna keep, you could also use a fork too, if you wanna use a fork or you wanna use a knife, whichever is easier for you to break them up in little pieces. And then we're just gonna go to the next step. Now I'm just gonna add the chicken. And set all the ingredients, mix them together. We're gonna use this chicken to put inside the tamal. This is what we're gonna use, chicken. Put all these ingredients. I'm going to be adding 4 cups of the chicken broth that I just made. And I'm going to wait till it starts boiling again. And then we'll continue. Now that our chicken broth is boiling, we're going to shut off the heat. And we're going to add a little bit of flour at a time. Because I'm using 4 cups of water, that's a lot. We want to wait till the flour gets nice and moist. And then we'll start stirring it, like about here. And then we're gonna, as you can see, keep stirring it till it gets nice and moist, nice and soft also. Now I want to remind you that in a lot of Ecuadorian restaurants, they add peanut butter to these ingredients, to a lot of the ingredients. So those who use, now I have the rest of the broth over here. I know I only use 4 cups in case it starts to get hard. you add more chicken broth. Those of you who are allergic to peanut butter, make sure that if you eat at an Ecuadorian restaurant, let them know that you're allergic to peanut butter. Actually, any restaurant that you go to, but especially this dish, a lot of Ecuadorians do add peanut butter to it. So make sure that if you go to an Ecuadorian restaurant or another Spanish restaurant, make sure they don't add peanut butter to you, whatever it is that you order, especially this dish. So as you can see, I don't add peanut butter to this because I just think it does well without it. But as you can see, it's nice and moist, coming together really nice. You don't want it to be hard or too soft. You want it to come out just right. And the broth is what gives this corn flour really, really great taste. Delicious chicken broth. So it's nice. You see how nice and soft comes out. You make sure you use a nice wooden spoon. So it's easy. You don't have to scratch the pot. Nice and soft. See? Maybe just a little more chicken broth to make it a little more moist and more soft. It should be nice and moist before you put it on the banana leaf, the green banana leaf, or the bamboo paper, whichever one you want to use is fine. Now we're just going to take the corn flour. You can measure like 1 spoon, 1 big spoon. Now some people make them really, really, really big, but that's up to you. But if you measure 1 spoon, that's a good size. Now we're just going to add some chicken. Add as much chicken as you like. Some corn. Piece of carrot. And if you want, you could add some red pepper and green pepper. You don't have to if you don't want. And then you just shape it the way you want. Just let it stick right there. Shape it. A nice shape. And then we're just gonna fold it once, twice, and then you want to go right underneath the leaf. You want to go right underneath it like that, and then go up, and then repeat the same step. And then you got a nice tamal. And you just put it to the side because we're going to steam it for about 40 minutes. Now with the bamboo paper, you do the same thing. If you can't get green banana leaf, you add your chicken, piece of carrots, red pepper, green pepper. Oh, I almost forgot. You want to add olives. I'll just add 2 olives if you like olives. And then you do the same thing. You go once, twice, and underneath. Repeat the same step. Now some people tie this with a rope, little ropes. You don't need to because they won't fall apart. But I do suggest that you wrap them up with aluminum foil. I almost forgot to tell you that you can add eggs, slice hard-boiled eggs if you want. You could add 1. That's optional, but this is what most Ecuadorians do. They add eggs to the tamal. And then if you don't want to use a rope, you could use aluminum foil. Because what we're going to do is we're going to steam it. We want to make sure this doesn't come apart. So we're going to use aluminum foil just to secure it. And then we'll go to the next step. Now I just added 3 cups of water. We're gonna wait till the water starts boiling, then we're gonna add the tamales. Now if you could get one of those pots that have like a strainer that goes in there and you could just put them on top, that's even better. But you could also do it this way because we're gonna steam the tamales. They're very well wrapped. So we're gonna just wait till this starts boiling and add the tamales. Now the water's boiling. Now we're just gonna add the tamales. I made 10 tamales, and then we're just going to cover it and give it a good 40 minutes, and then it should be ready. Now you want to check the water like every 15 minutes. Make sure you have enough water under there. You're going to be adding maybe another cup or 2 so you could keep steaming the tamales. Now it's been 45 minutes. I gave it an extra 5 minutes. Now the tamales should be ready. Now we're just gonna cut the leaves around the plate, the green banana leaves. And here you got it. Delicious Ecuadorian tamal.
Oh boy, I can't wait to eat this delicious tamale. Don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.